Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi, Anita. How are you?
Good, it's good. I just wanted to introduce Jenny. She's here at my Alchemy of Sound Retreat with Annie on Mount Tamborine, beautiful Mount Tamborine.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous. And Jenny is actually a local, so she lives in this beautiful place, and she's also a yoga teacher. But first of all, I just wanted to ask Jenny, how are you going on day 2 of our retreat?
Absolutely amazing. So it's just so...
Excellent, and I haven't paid her to say it.
Of course not. From my experience with attending your workshops and
thank
retreats,
you so much.
it's just so special, absolutely special.
Excellent.
And just being in your space and how you hold the space, it's just divine. It is. I love every minute. I love every minute of it.
We think the same of you too.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. So what are you enjoying most?
So
What do you like best?
definitely the sound. So to start off with this morning, I really loved the journey through the crystals, and then to stand in the big bowl, the energy that came up through that was just amazing. So I've never actually stood in the Tibetan bowl before.
Fantastic.
So that was first time.
Wonderful. And here's Annie joining us.
Hello.
Wonderful compatriot in the retreat and in sound healing. And we're just asking Jenny what she's enjoying about the retreat.
Yep.
And
So far I just said the journey through the crystals was absolutely amazing. And then the standing in the Tibetan bowl. I've not done that before.
Wonderful.
And just the energy that
Yes.
comes up from that experience.
Yeah.
And then during the sound bath,
Yep.
like I was saying, during the workshop, the rain
sticks.
rain sticks,
The
that
ocean
was,
drums.
and that was beautiful, and the gong. So I enjoyed the gong too.
Fantastic.
That's
So,
great.
yeah.
Good experience.
Yeah.
Really good experience.
Yeah.
And then it was nice to incorporate that artwork.
Yeah. Yep.
Doing that, because that's
Yes.
not one of my. I don't feel
Fortes.
comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I've done a little bit of
Yeah.
art in the past, which is weird because I have done art. I did 3-unit art at high school,
So did I.
but now I'm just like, that's not one of my skills.
Yeah. But in a space of safety,
You
and
can
when you
explore
had a
that.
purpose, I suppose, to share your feelings and your response to the sound healing, it just came naturally.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what we did this morning is that we had quite spontaneously a beautiful crystal ceremony with women, where we walked through a beautiful path and we celebrated each other, and we carried an intention with us too. And we walked through a spiral and around the crystal colours of the sound bowls, and we eventually came to the centre where a big crystal bowl was played for us, and then we walked along a lovely little path to Annie.
And then I gonged the beautiful big Tibetan Himalayan bowl.
But then also the support that you gave us too.
Yes,
Like as you walked into that space, and then how you kind of you held us in that space for that moment was really special
We're
as well.
so happy that
glad
you're
you
enjoying
enjoyed
the workshop so far.
Oh, so far, and we're only
We're only
halfway
on
through. We're only
day 2.
Day
We've got,
Day two.
well, we've got 2 full days to go.
2 full days to go.
Yeah.
Now, Jenny, can I please just invite you to tell us a little bit about your yoga?
Yep.
Yes.
So I teach yoga here on the mountain, and from a classical hatha yoga background, and that's a beautiful bird. Sorry, my brain goes bird. And
We're surrounded by birds here.
and I just love nature, and I was always drawn to, again, there's a Currawong sitting in the tree just there.
Oh yeah, it's
So,
glorious.
Ever since I was a little kid,
Yeah.
I'd always look out the classroom window, look at the tree and go, oh, there's the birds in the trees.
Oh, well, the
So
Currawong
that's my
just
go-to.
arrived for
Yep.
you.
Yeah.
So being on the mountain, love being immersed in nature. I love nature since I was a kid, and also from my family background, my dad started his spiritual journey back in the 70s when I was about 7.
Yes.
So we all had to go on his journey with him. But that really set up a good foundation for myself and my sister.
Oh, that's wonderful, isn't it?
And we grew up on the edges of the hippie movement.
Yep.
And again, my parents were they were part of an organisation called Renewal of the Dreaming. So a couple of people started that from an Indian perspective. They'd been to India numerous times, but they also knew an Indigenous elder, Gaboo Ted Thomas, and he'd take the adults to the sacred sites. So then, over that time, I was exposed to yoga and meditation, and then in my early 20s I just had that drawing to let's go and do yoga. And I remember going to my first yoga class. I still remember it to this day, that feeling of at the end of the class, that complete immersion, the unity that just
Landed in you.
Centeredness.
that centeredness, and it was just this is the space.
Yes.
So now as I teach, I'm wanting to guide people into that same space where they can just drop into that centeredness, that expansion, that feeling where you start to lose a sense of boundaries, and then you're also part of the environment.
Absolutely.
Which is
yoga.
now...
Yoga.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what
It
yoga
is, it's
is.
union.
Isn't it?
Unity, isn't it?
And then now I'm starting to incorporate the forest bathing element into that. So when I look at the principles of forest bathing,
Yes.
it's almost the same principles as yoga.
Yes.
So just giving people access or inviting them into that space with the birds, the trees, the breeze, midgies, mozzies
The
as
crickets,
well.
the cicadas.
Frogs.
They're all
They're
there.
all there, yeah.
But then by the end of the practice, you feel like you're not separate to the space. You're part of the breeze, the creek.
Fantastic.
It's
The
beautiful,
sounds.
Jenny. And this morning we experienced that down by the creek with your yoga session and the mindfulness that you led us through, and the breathing, pranayama, and the yoga.
Yeah.
And it was a beautiful addition to our retreat. So thank you, Frances, for that.
Yeah, it's been an absolute pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are a wonderful yoga teacher. I really
sure are.
enjoy your yoga classes.
Yeah, I appreciate
Yeah,
it.
so I hope, if you're listening, that you can experience a yoga class with Jenny if you're
Yeah, up in the
local to
Mount
Tamborine
Tamborine.
Mountain.
Yep. Well,
Or
going
nearby.
forward, I will be incorporating forest bathing yoga on YouTube.
Oh, beautiful.
So
yeah.
that way, anywhere,
Anywhere.
like anyone in the global community can
Join
come
in
to Tamborine
remotely.
Mountain
Yes.
and have a yoga session and just enjoy the benefits of
Yeah.
the forest bathing, which is boosting our immune system, moving into the relaxation response,
Yeah.
Absolutely.
our mental health,
We need
Yes.
that,
with the
don't we?
benefits of yoga.
Yeah, we need that.
Wonderful.
It's
What a wonderful
beautiful.
combination
Thank you
that
so
you bring.
much.
Thank
I
you.
just- Excited. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Yes.
Thank you.
And if you're
Yeah.
interested in
Yeah.
sound healing,
Yeah.
please look us up too.
Yeah.
Alchemy of Sound Healing retreats are somewhere near you.
We'll be doing one in Thailand next year.
Oh, fabulous.
Yes.
In October 2026, and again in May next year. We haven't quite decided on the venue
No,
yet.
Okay.
no, but
We
probably
don't.
Mount Tamborine.
Yeah.
And just
But thank you for
from
listening.
And I was going to say, from a yoga teacher perspective, coming into the sound element, I've known Annie. Well, I met Annie
long time
a
ago.
long time
Yeah.
ago
Yes.
in the music industry, in the music scene.
Yes.
And then I've
yes.
had access to Anita through
Yes.
my teacher training,
Yes.
and
Yes.
both of them absolutely beautiful women,
Yes.
very soft, nurturing,
Thank you.
Thank you,
supportive,
Jenny.
hold a beautiful space, and I'm just so
you.
blessed to
Thank you.
Yeah.
re-meet,
Yeah.
reconnect with
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
and
That's-
to continue
Thank you
being
so
on my
much.
journey, my sound healing journey with you.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
And likewise. Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you. Namaste.
you.
Namaste.
Namaste.